Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 3. In the last episode I said we were going to be rifting, so that's what we're going to be doing today. We are starting at Torment 15, which is where we left off. Cormac has his Freeze of Deflection. I've not bothered to take it onto another character and re-roll that resource cost reduction into Strength. At some point I might do that. But for now we're just going to focus on what we can do, which is work on our gems. And we need some greater of keystones, so I think that's what we're going to be doing. Right, let's get back in the swing of this a little bit. There we are, I remember. We get a bajillion death breaths, and then we just don't have the materials to do anything with them. So we're going to be picking up everything that we can, as you would expect. All veil crystals. Ooh, hello ring. I heard a gobbo. Where are you hiding? There you are. Teleport out of that just for a moment, because that's actually starting to get a little bit painful. Ow! Right, let's get some reinforcements in here. Yeah, probably should have waited until I'd cleared the area before summoning more things in, but you know, what are you gonna do? You're just gonna push your luck. Poor Cormac fell over. Horribly. That's something that we do need to be careful of course. As much as we can be super cocky with our own survivability, if Cormac dies, we lose one of our cheat deaths, so really don't want him to fall over. I mean, it's certainly effective. Teleport in, blat some people, teleport out. I would like some more yellow items, please. Never thought I would say that. I mean, I'll take pretty much everything the game gives me, of course. Equal opportunity consumer, that's me. I suppose the Rift Guardian is probably going to be the best thing for actually getting random materials. We could also do bounty caches. Bounty caches, I think, give a decent number. And there's always the challenge rift, which we haven't done, which would give us a whole bunch. But that means not working on our character, and that just feels a little bit wrong. Teleport down here. I see you. I'd quite like to get you exploded. Alright, what have we got nearby? A sword? Awesome. I love swords. You know what else I love? Getting mirror images in to help explode things. Not be in the middle of that when it goes off. So I was talking in the last episode about another sword. I think that was the twisted sword actually. It moved very quickly, so I didn't get a good chance to see. I was talking about switching us over from Wave of Force to explosions, and I was thinking about why I'm not massively keen on doing that. And I think it's because of the cooldown. If we change it so that it's not the cooldown one that happens instantly, then we can kind of get around that. But I'd want to be pulling things in as much as possible to maximise the actual impact of it. So, I mean, I'm still in two minds about it. If we get the Orb of Infinite Depth, then it makes a lot more sense. There we go, Garrigan level 400. That means we're going to be starting on the on the next options. There's 2 legendary items in the middle of that. I still call them unique items in my head. I've gradually trained myself to call them legendary items throughout the course of my Diablo 3 career, but because in Diablo 1 and Diablo 2 they were uniques. Maybe even the start of Diablo 3. It was so long ago, I honestly don't remember. It's kind of ingrained into my brain. Like, gold equals unique. And then there's other similar games like Angband Tome and things like that, where you do find unique artifacts. And the terminology just ends up getting carried over. Let's not be right in the middle of that. Let's get some friends. Great. Rift Guardian's found me, but I've not found the Rift Guardian. Where are they in here with us? The call's coming from inside the house. Oh, it's Raziel. I didn't even see it was Raziel. I was looking at the mini-map there to try and figure out where we were aiming. Okay, well, that definitely works. Let's grab all the little bits. Any more chests? I'm asking because I want more yellow items. So I'll take all the bits I can get my hands on. You know what, that'll probably do. I will grab this though. Which means we've got a whole bunch more people to kill. Sorry everyone, won't be long. We will get back to town and hand this in. I'm just gonna grab this shrine, he says. And before you know it... Okay, we're actually full of stuff. So... I know I've got at least one white item we can drop. Let's grab that. I don't care so much about the blue unless it does fit in, but it doesn't. There we go. That was 8 minutes well spent. We will ID our huge collection of things. Oh, it wasn't the Twisted Sword. It was a giant sword instead. Okay, over here, we're going to go for Vitality. No, Intelligence. We'll keep our offensive skills increasing. And it does increase our defensive skills slightly. Right, in here, let's have a look. We've got another Unity, that's good. Halo Varlis, we've got another one of those, so this can go. Monster Hunter can just go. Hexing Pants for Mr. Yan? We'll save them. Oathkeeper, that's no use to us, that goes. Band of Hollow Whispers, I'm pretty certain we've already got one. Gesture of Orpheus, we've definitely got one. And Tal's Gloves, I know we've got one. So I may as well just salvage that up as well. So this is going to save, and we'll consider this one. But look at that, large number of gems. Right, so Unity comes over here with our little Unity collection. Hexing Pants of Mr. Yan. You can just go over here and drop off all the gems. From that, we got 3 Greater Keystones. That'll be enough to run a little bit. Yeah, it's a reasonable selection in there. Okay, Kadala, we are talking to you about belts. I'm getting disappointed. But we will try upgrades, and we'll just keep trying upgrades as we go. Not quite enough. 50. 50 is so many. Alright, let's salvage these up. Tyrell, I'm sorry. I did not mean to click on you. I didn't mean to talk to you. That was entirely an accident. Entirely my fault. Just go back to what you were doing, and I will keep ignoring you. Alright. Level 70, Torment 15, we can handle that. Let's push up to level 72, and we can empower this. Go big or go home, very much so. So we're very much survivable even when they're hitting us. That's good. I will be a bit concerned in the future when things are hitting us slightly harder. You know what, these guys aren't actually worth the time investment. Let's just make sure this area is safe and we can move on and come back if we need to. Anyone down here? Yeah, we've got a couple. That's quite the delay in that. Doesn't make me feel good when there's like a second delay while we're actually acting on things. Yeah, if it has to figure out what's going on, that's not a great place. And I think it's mostly down to Ransler's folly. That pop works perfectly. I wasn't even looking at convention of elements, but we got it bang on. It's quite good doing that with the mirror images, because I can see where they are and what they're likely to be doing. Now, they're not doing exactly my skill when I do it, but they're doing well enough with it, I'd say. Let's get out of the middle of that explosion. Oh, brought me back just at the wrong time. So our health has gone down a little bit throughout this, but it's not been to the point where I've been really worried about it. We've also managed to gain like 6 Garrigan levels already just by going around. So this is before the hand-in, so we're going to get loads at the end of this. Ooh, let's back away temporarily. Yeah, so a little bit concerning, but not too bad. The channeling is going to help us, of course, with our defense, keeping our resources nice and high for Aquilocurus. So this will actually give us a feeling for what it's going to be like once we reduce the cost properly of disintegrate. One thing I'm forgetting to do, and I need to be better at this, is I'm not always channeling for a second before I launch the nuke. There we go. Lots of things. I'll grab all of these. Thank you very much. Alright, let's take this one up to 35 and then we'll pull the others up alongside. Because we are up close next to stuff just by nature of what we're doing. So this is where our biggest damage bonus is going to come from. Head back to town, hand this in and see how it goes. 16 levels from that. Well, 15 levels from that, but that's pretty damn awesome. Area damage. Sure, let's do that. We'll go for life rather than life regen because that directly affects our shields. Ooh, we got 3 decent things from that. Critical hit damage because attack speed is actually going to be counterproductive for us. And we'll just carry on putting into intelligence. Right, so in here, Roberus, don't care. Puzzle ring, we can go to the vault. That's good. We'll do that now. Heart of Iron. We don't have a Heart of Iron. We do have a Heart of Iron. Heart of Iron goes up there. Wildwood gets salvaged. Exarian gets salvaged. It's a really nice Exarian. I mean, if it wasn't for the fact that we want to be using Death Wish, we could change over to it and just get a damage increase. Sky Splitter. I'm pretty certain we don't have a Sky Splitter. No, that's clear. Crush Bane's just going to go. Eye Vellich is going to go. Yeah, salvage all of these and may as well repair our stuff while we're here. I suppose I could have given Exarian to Cormac, but he is using Thunder Fury, and it's not a terrible weapon for him. Do we want to go straight in? Let's talk to Kadala first. So Kadala, belts.
Don't forget, luck always changes.
Shame of Delcy is good. So if we go focus and restraint rather than convention of elements, and we change over from Wave of Force to just stabbing people in the face, this is a really good thing for us. We already have one though. So we'll salvage it up. But you know, the potential's there. The potential's there. In the meantime, upgrade rare item, we've got enough for one of these. Vigilante belt, don't care. That was worrying. I'm going to keep it at this torment level because I don't trust that I'm not going to get one shot at torment 16, and we'll get plenty of money and gems and everything at this level. It will be more than fine. Bang, bang, teleport around. Just periodically explode on things. Look at those designs. Alright, grab all of this stuff. I probably should have paid attention to well, we had almost no money at the start. I like how my mirror images retreat. As soon as I summon them, open the door, the mirror images run away. That is not what I need them to be doing, really. All the gems. So we're getting a lot of gems this time. Not quite as much random gobbos as I was hoping. Like, if we'd had more of the odious collectors, that would have been pretty sweet. Because I do want to get the Flawless Royal Topaz plans. Okay, we are up to 64 million. That's pretty good, I'd say. Pretty good given we're not particularly trying for it. Let's put our point in that tiny bit of intelligence, because it makes all the difference. Hi! Poor thing, trying to go after my mirror images. Don't let him get away. I want everything. Not gonna leave random bits behind. What do we get? Oh, we got a belt, bracers, and Boon of the Hoarder. That's pretty good. That looks like Blackthorn's belt, which is a bit disappointing, but yeah, given we went in with nothing, Boon of the Hoarder, that's actually going to be really, really useful when we try and do Avaricia. So I'll put that over there. Or a Ruby. Yeah. Ancient Path of Defenders. Nah. Yeah, the rest of it's a bit meh. So we'll drop those off. Let's hand the plans in, salvage stuff up. And we can head in for another Greater Rift. So 72 was fine. Let's push it up to 74. There's more chance of better equipment. So other than the slight chance of dying, there is no reason not to push higher. Yeah, Cormac's struggling at this level, which is going to be a bit of a worry. Ow. Right, let's drink a healing potion. That's the first time I've drunk a healing potion in, like, episodes. Like, even precautionarily. That's how much damage those explodey guys were doing. Shield pylon, perfect. That gives me a chance to scratch that itch on my nose. My word. Yeah, reducing our arcane power usage will be really, really good for us. I think it is going to be kind of vital that we get it on our offhand, that we get some restored when we get critical hits. We don't have it at the moment, and it's not really urgent at the moment, but if we want to keep the pace up in the future, we're definitely going to need it. And just to remind you all, I am a casual gamer. I'm not looking to be pushing the leaderboards or anything like that. I'm just literally looking to see what works and having a spot of fun with it. So if you see me doing things that aren't the most efficient, don't worry about it. I'm having fun. And you should be too.
Still waiting.
Still got about a quarter of the shield pylon left. Maybe a fifth. So I feel like we've made good progress, but these things are not getting us a lot of direct progress on our bar. It's a bit of a shame. You know what, that'll do. Let's move on to the next bit. Ooh, conduit. And someone guarding it. Ow. Right, so we've had Guardian trigger. So that's actually one of our cheat deaths. Just too many things hit us at the same time there. Oh, Cormac's dead, so we don't get his emanate powers. Okay. I mean, that's fine. I don't mind. But yeah, we need to really start thinking about keeping him alive. He'll be back soon. Oh, there he is. I mean, if you really go in for role-playing, you can imagine that he sacrificed himself for us. It's totally not what actually happened, but he just died because he's Cormac. Let's grab those. And a little bit more nuking. Whoa. These guys are pretty dangerous. Right, let's get our arcane power back quickly. Just while we move to the next bit. As long as we keep gaining levels, we don't need to worry about our arcane power. The difficulty is when we stop gaining levels. You know, if we run up against stuff that's just a bit too hard to kill in one go. One thing I am noticing is the lack of life per hit is really making us suffer, because we used to get so much from Tal's set. Okay, let's Saxtress. Whew. Alright, grab all the bits and bobs. So this is going to go into, well, between the two of these, nice and even. It looks like we've got a new headpiece. Maybe it'll be something we can use. We'll get all this ID'd and have a good look at it. 432. That is fast leveling. We've gained 32 Garrigan levels this episode. Okay, the intelligence is low, but it has a good armor roll. That's annoying. So this is going to be one that we're going to want to re-roll at some point. Maybe try and get an ancient. Tal's face, yeah, worth having a spare. Different convention. It's not as good as our current one. I think we've already got another convention. Oh no, we've got one that we've extracted. So we can still hold on to it, just in case. Gifted Solara can go. Tormentor can go. Fragment of Destiny. Can go down there. Slack's Madness can just go. Deathwatch Mantle can go. So all of this just going to get salvaged up. Let's talk to Kadala about belts.
Don't be shy. Well, isn't that nice? What a
I can't
steal.
afford that.
So she's really not being very nice. We've got lots of Veil Crystals though, so we can do some upgrades. But I think that she's gone off us just a little. Witching Hour, don't care. Blackthorns, don't want. And that's all we can afford. So all these we're going to get salvaged up anyway. I should probably check if that's the best that we've got. Although if we do decide to go for it, it will make a little difference. Alright, once more under the breach. And we'll put this up to Torment 16. That'll let us know if we're survivable at that level. I think we will be. I mean, we've been okay up until now, so. And yeah, if we can handle Saxtress when we're not at our best, then we should be alright. Time to kill has definitely increased though. Let's not stand directly in the middle of all of that. Shield pylon, love it. Fire! Fire explosions. So what I'm really going to want to do in the future is pay proper attention to where the convention of elements is. When it hits cold, you know, start properly gearing up for our reinforcements to pop out the woodwork, and then just nuking everything while we've got that fire buff bonus on. As much as we can. Ooh, yeah. So still got about half the shield pylon left, and we've got over half the way through in terms of our... There's fire. Pop. Pop. I'm out of arcane power. That's frustrating. Yeah, we're over halfway through the rift. So it's done a really good job of carrying us through. Right, got our arcane power back. Let's find something else worthwhile killing. You guys. And this, while we've got the shield pylon, may as well. Let's not be in the middle of all that. I mean, we still got frozen, but it wasn't really fatal. Just die already, mate. I'm getting bored of you being there. So many worthwhile mobs to kill. So yeah, as long as we're not being completely foolish about things, we're pretty tough. So using our teleport smartly to get away, making sure we've got enough arcane power to actually attack. The speed pylon is really a hindrance for this, actually. So much a hindrance. Still, while we've got the power pylon, we can do more of a run around and smack things than teleport everywhere. It's a little bit more precise. Surgical. Surgical's a good word. Ow. 2 hits took him out though. Season Journey Destroyer, yeah. Okay, well, this is going to go into this one first of all. Firebird's boots in there, and shoulders. And we'll head back to town. Okay, 446. I'm pretty happy with that as far as leveling goes. It has definitely slowed down. Not significantly, but it's gonna decrease the more and more we do. Another Halo Varley's that can go. Squirt's necklace, that one can go. Firebird's shoulders, we'll put them as spares over here. Now, of course, we haven't done any re-rolling of stats on our actual equipment. So there's things we can do. Energy twister damage, we don't need that. We can re-roll that into something useful. Steering Riskars can go. Crown of the Primus, we've already got one. Got another Tal's Stride. Veer's Fantastic Finery Legs. Yeah, we've got one. We'll keep a spare though. All of this can get salvaged up. Let's have a quick chat about belts.
Fate smiles on you today. Don't forget, luck always changes.
That is too expensive.
The disappointment is real. Can we afford any upgrades? Yeah, we can afford one. Nope. Nope, disappointment is real. So we could spend some resources re-rolling some of the bits and bobs that we got on there. If we wanted to reforge an item and hope for an ancient, that's gonna take 50. So we could do one. Probably not worth it until we get another Death Wish. That's really what we're gonna want. We're gonna want to have a really good Death Wish. But for where we are in this, we've just got literally one more gem bit to sort out. One more run of 4 will get this up to 35, and we can move on to the next level. The next level, Destroyer, which is gems to 45, and then a couple of other things, rifting, some bosses, and extracting a whole bunch of powers. But that's all going to be next time, I'm afraid. So, thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.